What's up, peeps? We are live from the Bellagio in Las Vegas, and we just did F.E.A.S.T Live. So, hope you were here. If you did not make it to the session, sorry, but we're gonna recap it for you. And make sure you tune in, subscribe to our hashtag F.E.A.S.T, and you'll find some awesome content from us. So, today on stage, what we did was go through a 6-step process about your LinkedIn journey. And starting from the basics, we got through connections and making connection requests and the strategy behind that. The engagement strategy we talked about. We talked about the medium. We talked about, Andy?
Content creation.
Content creation.
How to get started.
Design, test, and iterate. So basically, the whole way to start and then your ongoing journey. So I opened up with the profile basics. So just to recap really quickly, you need to have a nice, stellar, professional-looking headshot. So make sure you got a headshot, make sure you got your picture, and make sure you share your picture with your network. You can hide it. I think that's, you're setting yourself up for failure. Customize your URL. Make sure that your headline is impactful. Maximize that 120 characters you have there. And then your about and your summary. Make sure that you are putting yourself in the best position possible for someone to read that and to reach out to you. And then your experience and all the other things that go along with it, customizing that URL and making sure that your URL is not the generic one that LinkedIn puts out there. So Eric, you talked about connections. Why don't you give us a recap?
Hey social friends, we just had an amazing F.E.A.S.T live at the Bellagio, and I love talking about engagement and connections. So first off, what I told the audience and what I'm going to tell you is don't do this. If you've ever received a direct message on LinkedIn or any social media platform where somebody wants to connect and they immediately spam you with tons of information on who they are and why you should buy, I want to turn that around. Let's flip that script and ask you a question. When's the last time you received one of those messages yourself personally? And when's the last time you personally bought everything that all those people were selling? That's right, the answer was never. Have you guys ever done that?
Never.
I've never done it to somebody, and I've certainly never bought that way. So when it comes to connections and engagement, it's a 1-2 punch. And you know what? The engagement side is bring value first. Always bring value. I didn't create that on my own, but candidly, I've been doing that for almost 20 years in my entire career, well before social media. I always want to make other people shine. You are the rock star I want to make shine, and ultimately good things happen when you create and give value first. Andy?
Yeah, medium. Whether it's shooting video, whether it's writing articles, or just posting other people's posts, find the medium that works for you and then get consistent. Number one platform of medium today is video. So I challenge you to create video because it is what is getting the most engagement, the most viewership today. But the key with it is just be consistent. Whether you're gonna produce videos, you're gonna write articles, get consistent. Think of it this way. It's a long game, you've gotta play the long game. So when you get consistent over time, people see that consistency and then they start to engage with you. So it's not gonna happen overnight, you've gotta be consistent. Number two, content creation. Just be you, share your story. Get on a camera, shoot a video, share your story. People just want to know you. So my challenge to you, it's the same challenge I gave to the audience. By the end of this week, Friday, I want you to make one video, 1 minute long, no second take, one take, shoot who you are, tell your story, share a message in the story, and then post it on LinkedIn. That's my challenge to you. Frank?
Awesome. Yeah, so design, test, and iterate. So you're going to start today and get that video up by the end of the week. Accept that challenge that Andy just made, and make sure you tag us because we want to see that video. But design, test, iterate, you're going to start out, use your cell phone. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need anything at all. Get that cell phone out, record that video. Don't get fancy. You don't need to be perfect. Record it, release it, and let us see what's going on and share that story. And then as you go through it, you're gonna see what works, what doesn't work, what you feel comfortable talking about, what you might not feel comfortable talking about. And it's a journey, it is a long game. Don't focus on likes, don't focus on view count, and don't focus on comments because you never know who's gonna see your video. And I went into creating video with one reason in mind, and that was hopefully what I put out there will impact just one person. You need one person to see it and resonate. So do it, start, take the challenge. Eric, what do you got?
I don't have anything else, but I did want to point out, we're in a kitchen.
We're
And
feasting.
we're feasting, guys. Did you notice this backdrop? Sheer coincidence. I wish we could tell you we planned it this way, but we are feasting live at the Bellagio in their actual kitchen. It's pretty darn cool. So with that, as I always say, don't just have a great day, guys. Make it a great day.
See you later.